Well, desperate times call for desperate measures, especially if you're looking at a mountain of student debt. And with student debt surpassing $1 trillion in the U.S. and job prospects not looking so hot, some are coming up with creative ways to chop down their debt. Like these two British grads selling ad space on their face. So for a price, companies can have these two lads advertising their company logo on their mug. Now, the pair has launched BuyMyFace.com, and their venture has apparently been paying off. Ed Moyce and Ross Harper, founders of BuyMyFace.com, join us now. Hi there. So I can't really see what are you wearing on your face today?
We're painted up with the Buy My Face logo today.
Okay, I see that. This is a very creative way to make money. How did you come up with this idea?
It was a bit of a weird one, really. Ed and I had been sort of scheming for the whole 3 years we were at university together. And then about a month before we left, Ed came to me and said, "Ross, we've got to paint our faces. This is the only way we can go." And I said, I agree. And then we just sort of took it from there, really.
Yeah, the obvious graduate job, really.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, how much money have you made by doing this so far?
So we've made £32,000 so far in the last 6 months, and that amounts to around $50,000.
Yeah.
Is that about right?
Wow. So it looks like your business is pretty good. What kind of reaction do you get when you go out in public with your face painted?
Well, what's been really funny at the moment is lots of people have been recognizing us just on the street, saying, "I've seen you guys on TV. I think your idea is awesome." And we had one guy just high-five us in the centre of London, which was quite cool.
Yeah, to begin with, it was a little bit weird, though. People were giving us quite odd looks, and we thought that was quite funny.
So, I mean, do you get embarrassed, or I mean, what's it like walking around with a billboard on your face?
It's become second nature now. I forget there's face paint on my face. I don't know where I'd be without it, really. It kind of defines me.
Yeah, we're used to it now, really.
Now I see you have a Twitter logo there. What are some of the companies that you've advertised on your face?
Oh, we've had a huge range. So it started really, really small when we started our project, because we started charging just over $1 a day for our faces. And then as we built up more and more momentum online, we've had bigger and bigger companies wanting to get involved, just because we've had so many visitors to BuyMyFace.com. It's really good value advertising. So now we've had huge companies like Ernst & Young have recently got involved with us. Paddy Power's got involved. Just a huge array.
We've had quite a few charities as well.
Yeah, we've done a lot of charity work.
The good thing about it is every day we've had a different company. There's not one set group of clients we have. So it's very interesting. And for example, we get sent free things. So we just had a beanbag company called Big Hug, who bought our faces and sent us a couple of their beanbags over. So
and they're so big. The beanbags are gigantic.
So yeah, that's a pretty good perk there. What's your favorite logo you've had so far?
Favorite logo?
I'm getting pretty good at Ernst & Young. I'm painting Ernst & Young pretty fast now, Liz.
Yeah, although quite a funny one was we were asked to go on Russell Howard's Good News show, who's a comedian in Britain. And he asked us to paint ourselves up as a cat and a dog and do animal impressions. And we were very worried, is he going to just make a lot of fun of us and it's going to go down badly? But he used us as the good news clip at the end, and we were absolutely delighted.
So it sounds like you've had all kinds of things painted on your face. Anything you would absolutely refuse, you will not paint on your face?
Well, we kind of agreed very early on that we were happy to make fun of ourselves. It's all, it's a tongue-in-cheek project, but we will draw the line at offending other people. So anything that might offend others is where we sort of, we say no. And as yet, we've never had to reject a design. So, things are looking good.
And so you launched this, or the reason why you're doing this is to pay off your student loans. Are you in fact using all this money to pay off your student loans? Are you seeing your debt balance go down?
Well, we'll see. Hopefully there'll be a bit left over to invest in a new project at the end of the year.
Yeah, that was always the hope. We want to pay off our student loan, that's the target, and any left over is going straight back into another crazy scheme.
Yeah.
And so right now it looks like it's your face. It's Buy My Face. Are you going to expand it to Buy My other body parts? Are you willing to paint other parts of your body?
We've had a lot of requests, but we're going to keep it very clean to just Buy My Face.
Okay.
That's right. We might be getting more people involved in the project, though. Like, we've had quite a lot of people from America saying, can I paint my face from America?
Yeah.
So Tom, our website designer, has got this really clever code that means anyone who visits buymyface.com from America will see the Buy My Face America guys. So we're hoping to do that within the next month.
Yeah. So right now it is just the two of you. Any plans to expand and get other people on board and have other people paint their faces?
Yeah, we're only going to be doing it for this year. That's another key thing about what we're doing. It's 366 days, and that's what we have to sell. 366 days of our faces, which gives each day sort of a rarity value, I suppose, and there will never be any more than that. And then after we're done with the year, we'll pack up and hopefully leave it with other students who need to pay off their student debt across the world, doing the same thing.
So is this kind of is this a part-time job for you, or is this what you're doing for work right now?
Full-time job.
So this is your main gig right now.
This is serious graduate work.
So it must free up a lot of time for you to do whatever you want with your face painted.
Yeah, well, we've had a lot of fun. We've been sent skiing and skydiving.
Yeah, and it's become sort of an entrepreneurial gap year, really. So companies who buy our faces also try and make our lives interesting, so it increases the impact of their advert. So, I mean, tomorrow, for example, we'll be going for dinner in London at a swanky restaurant with our faces painted, just because, it makes for good advertising.
Wow. Well, congratulations to both of you on your successful business venture. That was Ed Moyce and Ross Harper, founders of BuyMyFace.com.